everybody, it's Water26 back here again for another review tonight. I'm not doing a pepper review tonight, I'm actually doing another spicy product review. And what I've got coming here is sent to me by Doug Lyons of Paqui Tortillas out of Austin, Texas. There's his business card there. Doug has sent me some tortilla chips that he would like to have a review done on. So I'm going to be doing Paqui tortilla chips haunted ghost pepper. Now Doug was very generous to not only send me a full-size bag, but 2 full-size bags. Well, it's not full-size anymore. I really couldn't help myself, and I decided to go ahead and have some earlier today when the package came. So, but I'm not going to tell you all how it went just yet. But yeah, so we got 2 wonderful looking bags here. If you look on the artwork here, it's pretty simple artwork. I'm really digging it. I like the way it looks. Paquis is Aztec for happy, so it kind of makes sense to have the Aztec warrior right there. Really, I like the label on this. It's a very good artwork on there. Like I said, very simple, but it gets the, it makes a good impression. They use non-GMO corn, which if you do not like the whole GMO process, going to genetically modified vegetables and whatnot out there, this is right up your alley. It's also gluten-free. Some of the ingredients here, we've got stone ground corn, canola oil, maltodextrin, salt, ghost pepper powder, and notice the ghost pepper powder is rather high up on the list there, so that's actually pretty good. Cornstarch, cayenne pepper, dextrose, chipotle pepper powder, spice extracts, yeast extract, inactive dry yeast, onion powder, citric acid, garlic powder, and chili powder. So not a hugely long list of ingredients there, and about the only one that I would need some explanation on would be maltodextrin. So as you can tell, I've got a lot of all natural ingredients in there, no lab ingredients, so to speak. So yeah, very good looking list of ingredients there. As I said, I've already dug into these. I'm not going to open this bag. I figured I'll just go ahead and go with the bag that I've already eaten here. I'm going to give you all a little update on my number system here. I am going to go, instead of a 0 to 10 rating, I want to go with a 0 to 5 on spicy products, and it's not going to be a 0 to 5 based on other products that I've done previously. What this is going to be is basically a 0 to 5 scale on how well I think the manufacturer did in meeting their goal with this product. So 0 means that they did not meet their goal at all, 5 means they hit a home run. So again, this is not a comparison to any other product, so it's just basically how I feel that the manufacturer did in meeting their goal with this product. So I'm going to do a 0 to 5 rating on heat and flavor, and I think I'll do it on the artwork as well. So I'll go ahead and tell you how I feel about the artwork. I think, like I said, it's a very simple artwork to it. Very simple look. You don't have too many colors in it. Again, you basically got black and white, but it's very effective. So I'll give them a 4 out of 5. I think on their labeling. I kind of like the weathered look that you get out of that. You see on the back here, you got, looks like the colors bleeding around there. So yeah, 4 out of 5 for artwork. So let's have a taste of them here and see what we think about that. If I can keep from getting it all over the place. I think I'll take another one. If you can't tell already, I'm already a fan of these. So immediately you get the impression. I'll tell you about the chips here, the chips themselves. They're I can show you too. So they're not incredibly thick, but they're not too thin either. I'd say they're about a very good medium thickness chip. They've got a good crunch to them, very light, so it's not a very heavy chip. So very, very good. I'm a fan of just the chip itself. Flavor-wise, you immediately get that corn tortilla flavor out of it, so that hits you right immediately. You get the saltiness. You get, I get a little bit of tang out of, and that's probably from the citric acid that's in here. And the heat is decent on this. I will say that they actually did a good job in introducing the heat on this. Don't know about you, but a lot of spicy chips or supposedly spicy chips fail to deliver big time on the heat. They, for me, most of the time it's just a little tinkle in my mouth. But what I get out of these, I actually get a decent burn. I actually feel a mouth burn going on, and not often that I get that out of a chip. So I'd say they did a very good job, and I think that's, I pointed out earlier, you got 1, 2, 3, only 4 ingredients in the list that come before the ghost pepper powder. So I think they put a good amount of ghost pepper powder in there. Now, before I did this review and I ate this, I knew how hot these were. And it was my opinion at the time that for a chili head such as myself, it works out very well. You get a decent heat. But I also thought that it probably wouldn't be overpowering for your average individual. Now, I gave a chip to my wife without telling her what they were. And her exact words after she took a bite of that was, "Why did you do that to me?" So it's a little spicy for somebody that doesn't tolerate a whole lot of heat. So it might be a little too spicy for them. But for somebody that, that doesn't think a jalapeno is too hot, I'd say that it probably works out pretty well. So I think they've done a very good job in being able to cater to chili heads. But I think they've also done a good job in probably not alienating too many non-chili heads. If you can't take a lot of heat, then you probably wouldn't like these. But if you can eat a jalapeno and not have to go running for the milk, I'd say you're pretty good with these. Excuse me. Now I'm getting a lot of drool forming in my mouth out of these. It's making me salivate a lot. Like I said, I get a pretty decent mouth burn out of these. So heat-wise, I'd say they did a very, very good job of meeting their mark. I would give them probably a 4.5 out of 5. They've not really alienated too many of their customer base by the heat level of these. Flavor-wise, it's almost perfect for me. I want to say almost perfect, but in my flavor assessment, you notice I didn't mention any pepper flavor out of there. I get no pepper flavor out of this. Now, that's a little bit nitpicky. The flavor, even without the pepper flavor in there, this is a very, very good tasting chip, and I would still enjoy that. But having haunted ghost pepper right in the name, I expect to get a little bit of pepper flavor at least out of that, and I'm not getting that in the flavor of this. So they will take a slight hit for me, and they can't get a perfect score out of it. Probably I'd give it a 4 out of 5 for flavor, mainly because, again, I don't think the name Haunted Ghost Pepper is reflected so much, at least in the flavor department, in this chip. In the heat department, I'd say they meet their mark pretty well, but flavor-wise, I want to get a little bit of pepper flavor out of it, especially since it has pepper in the flavor, in the name of the chip. But overall, this is an absolutely fantastic product. Again, these are Paqui tortilla chips. Right now, I believe that you can find them if you are in the Southwest. I think that's Texas, Arkansas. There's a couple more states he told me. I can't remember what they are. But you can find them at Whole Foods markets there. He said that they are quickly working on getting themselves product placements further up north in Whole Foods. And I believe he said that their other products, which they do tortillas, and they got other tortilla chip lines. Let me tell you what else they've got in their tortilla chips. They've got a jalapeno, I believe. They've got a ranch. They've got an original and a habanero. I think that's the other ones that they've got. But you can find all of those, including the ghost pepper flavored, in Whole Foods markets in Texas, Arkansas, and I'm missing some more. I'm missing some more states. You can find them immediately there. If you don't have it in your Whole Foods market in your state, request it. I want to request these because I'm really fond of these. I really enjoy these, and I want to see these come up to Kentucky. So request them. Go to Whole Foods market and say, hey, we want some Paqui tortilla chips. So I highly recommend this product. It is very good, and like I said, it really delivers the heat where a lot of products do not. So it's enough to make chili heads smile, and it's enough to not alienate non-chili heads, in my opinion. So Doug, I think you've done a very good job with this product. Again, it's Paquis tortilla chips. Visit their site. It's Paqui.com. I will have that in the description of the video and the credits. So go visit Paqui.com to learn more about the rest of their products. And again, go to Whole Foods Market and see if you can find them there. So hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll be back on later. Thanks.